Hey guys, welcome to another video. My apologies for last week. I know there was no video and I needed an editing day off. Well, an editing week, I guess we shall say. So yeah, none of my channels got any content last week. Yeah. Or this week, I shall say, since I am posting this on Sunday. So yeah, my apologies, but we are back, and yeah, it is so close to Christmas. I feel like I'm ready. The tree's up. I definitely procrastinated the tree. I put the tree up 2 days ago. And what's today? Today's Sunday, so is it the 22nd or the 23rd? Let me check my watch. 22nd. So I put the tree up on the 20th, which is kind of late for me. Yeah, I'm not a super early person, but I usually will put the tree up like the second week of December. So yeah, we're not like super late, but yeah, it's always the taking down the tree that I procrastinate the most. So you guys are gonna see Christmas happening for like the next 2 months with the tree in stream, those that watch the stream. So yeah. I wanted to share, I thought about sharing what I got my best friend, since he's been kind of semi part of the videos. He doesn't like being on camera, so he's just a voice in videos. But I thought, since he's kind of part of the channel, I would share that. But I'm worried he'll watch the video before Christmas, so I'm gonna hold that off. I'll share what I got him next week. And yeah, I usually, like, his birthday's also in early January, so I usually get him a Christmas gift and a birthday gift together. So a part of me is like, I wonder if I should just like wait a little into January, and then I'll tell you like mid-January what I got him or something. I'll think about that one. But nonetheless, I'm gonna hold that off because I don't want him to spoil his own gift, and by watching a video. So yeah. The last video I did was it had to do with refunds. I actually finally went and did the refund today. I had done the Indiana Jones refund pretty much immediately because that one's easy. It's online, and yeah. But with the Amazon one, I had to actually leave the house to do the refund, right? So, and you guys know how much I love to leave the house, next to never. So I meant to do it last week, but I wasn't feeling too hot last week. I wasn't like sick or anything, but you know that feeling of where you feel like you're gonna be sick, like you feel like a cold is coming on, and then it just never shows up. I kind of had that. So fingers crossed that it doesn't show up on Christmas or something. And yeah, so I didn't do a whole lot. Last week was a great week to just not do content because I was kind of feeling unmotivated to do much of anything. So I went to Staples today, and refunds are so easy. Usually I don't refund anything from Amazon. One, usually I don't have to, and two, I'm lazy, so like unless it's a pricey ass thing, I won't refund it. Like, I have a wallet that I don't use because it turned out to be like a kid's wallet sitting on my my shelf right now, doing nothing, and it'll continue to do nothing for the rest of its life, because I didn't feel up to returning it. And why was that? Because it was like a $6 wallet. Like, yeah, I will only return things if they're like more than $20, basically. And this one equaled 60. So yeah, that's why I did the return. If I can avoid returning stuff, I generally do. You know, point is, it was pretty simple. You know, like I didn't even box it up. I showed you last week. I can't show you now because I returned it. But I showed you last week. One was like a box maybe this size. It was a mic that you kind of like attach to your shirt. And then the other was like a little fuzzy thing that you put over the mic. But not over like, not like a desktop mic. Like this would go, it was tiny because it goes over a mic that attaches to your shirt, basically. So yeah. And they fit, like, I have a small purse, right? My purse can't fit much else other than like my wallet and my phone. And they fit in my purse. That's how small they were. So I brought them into Staples, and they just put like the sticker on, like I had the QR code on my Amazon app, and I just showed them the app, and then they like scanned the code, and then they just put the stickers on and then threw it in a box. And I was like, whoa. And then by the time I got home, they'd already sent me an email saying that everything went fine and I'll have a refund in like 2 days. Yeah, so it was like so simple, you know. Yeah, if you're a person that, you know, leaves the house, like returns are fucking a cinch. Yeah. So, and you guys might know this already. Like, I do not leave the house, right? So, yeah, and I avoid returns pretty much at all costs. So this is like my first real Amazon return that I've done. I did another return years ago, and that's because it was a fucking computer. Of course, if that shit needed to be returned, I was gonna return it. That sucker was like $1,300 or something, right? Like, yeah. But that wasn't from Amazon. That was from this other computer store like years ago. Yeah. That's not a recent return. That one was like, I don't know, probably five years ago or something. Yeah. But yeah. So that's what I did today. And I picked up some groceries, and yeah, cause I went to Staples and then Canadian Tire, cause we needed some cat litter, and then the grocery store, and most of what I got is for videos. Kind of slacked on the cooking channel last week too. So they got a couple of videos coming up on that channel. Channels linked below if you want to, you know, follow that channel for those. And yeah. And then I may have stopped at the liquor store. So yeah, I took a picture of the booze I got. So you could see. And yeah, so I have two favorite drinks that I like for Christmas. One is very simple to make. It's 2 ingredients, and then the other is like 4 ingredients. I've done a video on the 4 ingredient one on my cooking channel, and that is a vodka paralyzer. They are so good. Be careful. They go down like water. Yeah. Canadian drink, but there's been like other places have done variations of it, but history-wise, Canadian drink. But yeah, so there's that one. I decided I wanted to go cheaper this year, and yeah, I didn't buy the stuff for a paralyzer, although I guess I still could. There is vodka in the freezer, because ironically, Last year's Christmas, I'd done the paralyzer. I bought some vodka. The vodka in the freezer right now is from that Christmas. Like, that's how little I drink, right? Yeah. It's like I do these videos where I will show off booze, and people, because they're videos, people probably think I drink so much more than I actually do. But it's, if you really think about it, it's always holidays, right? I'm a holiday drinker. Yeah. But the second drink is my Crown Royal apple. It was always just like regular Crown Royal, but ever since they brought out apple, which was years ago, but ever since they did, I just love Crown Royal apple for the holidays. So I bought a bottle of that. That's this here. I took a picture. And then you also can see a thing of wine. I figured, what the hell? It was cheap. I'm not a big spender when it comes to booze, except for when I do my paralyzers, because the paralyzers is like vodka, Kahlua, you know. By the time you've added those two up, you're looking at a decent bill for booze. But for the most part, I can't really go cheap on my Crown Royal. Crown Royal is the brand name. Like, you pay what they want you to pay, right? But I do tend to go a little cheaper when it comes to wine. This wine bottle here is like $13. But, yeah, it's really only gonna do like 2 glasses probably. That is for New Year's. So I got that a little early. Who knows if I end up opening it, I'll just buy another one around New Year's. But the plan is to not open it till New Year's. And I've already opened the Crown Royal. This right here, the ice is starting to melt, but Crown Royal. So, but I have it on the dresser because of this. The ice. Yeah, I've learned through some of on my gaming channel, I'll have some gaming videos where I'm drinking and gaming, and when I go to edit it, I'll be like hearing the ice clinking to the glass, and I'm like, oh. So I've started learning to well, there's not much you can do if it's a stream and you're streaming live, right? But video-wise, we put it down when we're doing our talking. So good. So yeah, that's what I did today. And yeah, we got the tree. So here's our guy. He's hugging the star. He's a little snow guy. He's cute. He's been my tree topper. This is his 2nd year. I bought this tree last year. So this is a newish tree with the newish lights, which as we're doing the close-up, you're seeing how messy it really is. It looks better from a distance, right? But anyway. And my wow ornament fell down. Here, I'll put it back on the tree. Here's Pepe. Only wow people will know this guy, and he's a unique one. This particular one you never see on the shop. Yeah. I lucked out, got him nice and early around the Shadowlands days, when they first brought him out. But when you go to the shop, you'll find pretty much every other Covenant one except for the Bastion Covenant. Yeah. So yeah, I like putting him on the tree. And yeah, he's not actually an ornament, but I turned him into one. Yeah. And yeah, and let's just, I'll have to fix these lights here so they're not, yeah, they're a little I'll fix them later. But because I'm Canadian, I of course have a silver skate. I have a gold one down here. Gingerbread men. And this is really cute. I have 2 of these. And yeah, I really like this ornament. And this one's really nice too. This was given to me from my ex's mom. And I just love it. This is the 2nd year I've used this ornament. And you have to have candy canes on a tree. Candy canes make the best kind of cheap way to fill out a tree. I love using candy canes as like the last ornaments, you know? They just fill out a tree so good. This guy's really cute. And where's my cats? Oh, there. There's this. I got this one last year. I thought it fit the cats really well. So I'll put the camera to the left, and then at the right, I'll put a picture of Mystic and Isis, and you can kind of see the comparison. So I thought it was the closest, the closest I could get. I think for next year, I want to get a bunch of those, you know, those ornaments that have like picture frames. I've been wanting to, you know, get a bunch anyway, because, you know, having my kids on the tree would be kind of cool too. But I just never do it. I think next year I'm gonna do it. Put the kids in some, have my cats in some, and yeah, maybe some of my closest friends will be ornaments on the tree, and yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. Not too much. And then I have Whomper at the bottom. Here, I'll lift the tree, you can see him. Yeah, he chills at the bottom. I'm gonna get Winston in there. Last year I had Winston hanging out with him. Yeah, I like to fill it out. You know, some gifts appear there when it's closer to Christmas. I haven't wrapped the gifts yet, so yeah. But yeah, it's like I love Christmas, but I definitely procrastinated this year. So I still gotta wrap the gifts. And I didn't do a Christmas cards this year because Canada Post was on strike. They're off of strike now, but it's literally like a few days before Christmas. So yeah, it's next year. And did you guys notice that like so many places were on strike for the Christmas holidays? First, it was Canada Post, which I guess only Canadians would care about that. But it was Canada Post. And then shortly after that, Amazon had some warehouses where they started going on strike. I believe their strike is still going on. And then there was another place going on strike. I just can't think of it right now. But there is another place that is going on strike or is on strike. And I find it hilarious that they do it around the holidays, you know. And especially, like, let's be real. Canada Post and Amazon. Like, it's like, are you trying to piss off people? Because Canada Post is the mail service. And then Amazon, where do you think most people are buying their gifts from, right? Like, yeah, it's like you couldn't just go on strike in October or something. So this will be the last video before Christmas. I'll have another one for you guys next week, but Christmas is on Wednesday, so it's the last one you'll see before Christmas. So I wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. And one thing I have learned over the years is that some people take offense to that. Yeah, some people are offensive to you saying Merry Christmas. And then others are, I believe, offended if you say Happy Holidays or, I say them all, you know, and they mean the same shit. I don't say one for a certain reason. I say probably Merry Christmas the most. Sometimes I'll say Happy Holidays, but that's usually if someone says it to me. So if someone's like Happy Holidays, then I'll say it back. But if I'm the initiator, I usually say Merry Christmas. But I will use them all, you know? Like, yeah, I got nothing against the ways you say it, you know? Yeah. So nonetheless, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a happy holiday with your family and your loved ones. I got some streams planned, so if you watch the streams, there will be streams going on. I pondered maybe doing a quick morning Christmas stream, but I'm just not sure if people would be there for it, you know? So I think I'll probably take it off. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I've done it before in the past. A lot of it is to stream opening gifts in WoW. That's usually why I do it. I'll hop into WoW, and because my Christmas ritual is hopping into retail and opening up the gifts under the tree, and yeah. So that's usually when I do a morning stream on Christmas, and then I take off to, of course, celebrate, right? So yeah. And, you know, I'm always the cook for Christmas, so, you know, yeah, I can't, you know, even if I wanted to be, I couldn't be there the whole, you know, for too long. But I like to go on live on Christmas Day, just for those that don't celebrate it or don't have family, because, like, I've been there, you know. I have a huge family, but you know, sometimes I don't celebrate it with them, you know, and sometimes I just chill on my own, and I think possibly other people are like that at least once, you know, once in their life, and I just like to go live for those people that maybe, you know, aren't celebrating it, and, you know, they, you know, or they want to celebrate it, but they're alone, and, you know, because I know how it feels, so, yeah. But we'll see. But I probably will stream, like, the morning of, and probably for an hour or something, yeah. I'll probably do a quick one. But nonetheless, there will be streams going on all week on my Mist of Darkness channel, and a lot of it's gonna be Harry Potter. I'm currently working on the Hogwarts Legacy game, so yeah, I'm gonna stream that. Tuesday I plan on doing some Christmas games, so feel free to join us for that. And yeah, link to the streams is in the description of this video. And other than that, yeah, have a good holidays. I don't know, have a good holidays. That sounds weird, right? Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I got my best friend to say something. If it's not, he's not like beside me, but before, when I was mixing my drink, I asked him if he wanted to say something to you guys, and so this is him here. This is what he said. Okay, video's going.
Merry Christmas, bah humbug.
Yeah, he said he was gonna end it in bitches, and I said, well, go for it. They won't take offense to it. Like, I call you guys bitches all the time. Well, maybe not on this channel. I don't know if I've ever called you guys bitches on this channel, but, you know, if I ever do, don't take offense to it. It's just like bitches is the same as friends in my vocabulary. But anyway, I am gonna call it here. So happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. And I'll just say it, Happy New Year's, but you guys will hear from me before New Year's. So next week I'll probably talk a little more on New Year's, maybe some goals and yeah, shit like that. But yeah, thanks for being part of the channel. We are getting close to this being the last video of the year. So in case I don't say it, maybe I end up getting carried away with some other topic next week. Since I'm thinking it right now, I would just like to say thanks for chilling with me. I know this is a new channel and it's a very out there channel. Like I've said before in the past, I'm the niche, which makes it a little tough to grow, because you gotta kind of really like me. When I'm the niche, you gotta really like me. And let's be real, for newcomers, they don't know me, so if they come in on a topic they don't like, yeah, makes it tough to grow. So I know a lot of you guys are from my Mist of Darkness channel, and I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy this channel, because you get a whole different perspective. You get a whole different me, right? Because like I don't fake it anywhere. Like you guys are getting the real me no matter what channel you're watching. But let's be real, the gaming channel, smaller camera, a game rolling nonstop, and I'm definitely not talking about life for the most part. We're usually talking about games. Once in a while we'll have like an oddball conversation, but most of the time the topic is the game I'm playing. So you definitely get a whole new vibe here. You get to know me a little more personally, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah, and enjoy, my randomness. Yeah. And honestly, it has helped me kind of get out of my bubble as well, because I have to make up ideas, right? Like sometimes it's not easy having, like, even with it just being a weekly channel, having, this isn't a gaming channel, right? I can't just play a game and go. Like I have to make topics every week that involve my face on the camera and us doing something. Although most of the time it's this, right? Most of the time I'm sitting on my bed just blabbing to you guys. But still, for this next, for 2025, I would love to get out a little more. I have said that in the past. But honestly, it's only recently that we've taken this channel seriously, right? So yeah, I think 2025 we get out there a little more. I kind of took myself out of my comfort zone a couple of weeks ago when I brought the camera into a bunch of stores out in public. Yeah, that was me, taking myself out of my comfort zone, and that didn't go too bad. I felt actually pretty comfortable doing it. It might have been because I had a friend with me. I don't know if I'm that comfortable by myself, but nonetheless, I have started taking myself out of my comfort zone, which I think will increase the level of quality on our videos, right? The more I'm able to like get myself out there, the more cool things we'll see on this channel, right? It's nice to chill indoors. I'm so an indoors person. You know, the only reason I go outside is for you guys, you know, or work. You know? Either or, it's to make money. But you know, it's the start, guys. It's the start. And I've got plans for us to do some other cool stuff. I've thought about sharing the weight training that I've been doing with my roommate, but roommate slash best friend. He's the same guy, so if I ever say that, for those that watch the videos all the time, sometimes I'll call him the roommate, sometimes I call him the best friend, sometimes I call him Mark. All three are the same person. So yeah. I've been trying to figure out how to do that, because he doesn't like to be on camera and we do weight training together. And yeah, so it's just one of those things that I haven't done yet, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to conduct it with him not being on the camera, right? So yeah, but one of these days I definitely will show off some of that, because that's been a big part of what I've been doing. We do the weight training Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah. And then there'll be some other things. Probably more when summer rolls back around, but yeah. Well, I think what I'd like to do is make it at least maybe a once a month thing, where we have like that adventure video, you know? We can have, you know, every week kind of be chilling like I am right now, but then that one video per month kind of takes us outside, or, you know, takes us somewhere that's not here, you know? Takes us out of the bedroom. Yeah, so that's kind of my plan. But yeah. So anyway, I don't want to drag this out. I just wanted to say that, because I might not be thinking it next week, and yeah, and then if I don't say it next week, it probably won't get said, because that next week would be the last video of the year. Yeah, unless I talk about it when I talk about goals, which I only imagine I would talk about goals next week, but maybe it would be January. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now. Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Have a great holiday. Have a great time with your family if you're doing that. Feast out. Drink booze. You know, if you're a drinker. If you're not, totally don't. Not pushing booze on anyone here, but just have fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.